Just like any folders on your computer, your Google Drive can become cluttered and unorganized. If you find that your Google Drive is full of documents with no real organization, then creating folders such as these, the same way that you would create folders in a normal location on your computer, may be the answer. So in order to be able to do that, you need to go into your drive. You simply go to New, where you would create new documents. Here you can choose to create a new folder. It should be the first on the list if you're using Chrome. You can then name your folder. In this case, I'm using a special ed example. I can name it my 504 and IEP folder. I can click Create, and it has now created that folder directly inside of my Google Drive. I can go into that folder and create subfolders. So if I want to organize these folders by student, I can create an individual folder for different students, or for different case managers, or for different teachers. That allows me to help stay organized. From my drive, I can then simply click and drag files into folders and organize them one at a time, just like I would organize a normal folder on my computer. By clicking and dragging, they show up in that folder. They have moved from their existing location to their new location, and I can continue to organize them however I need. At that point, you now have a Google Drive location where you are full of individual files. You now have one location where you can go and find exactly what you're looking for. Once you've created your folders and you have your folders in your Google Drive, you have the ability to share those folders exactly the same way that you would share any other document within Google. One of the easy ways to do that is I can go to the folder on the left side and I can simply right-click in the navigation bar and click Share. Otherwise, I can click once on my folder and come over to the Share icon right here. It's identifying that I'm going to share my 504 IEP folder. I can click Share. Once I start sharing this, I share my folder exactly the same way that I would share any other documents. I have the ability to control whether people I share this with can edit or view. These settings will then apply to every document within that folder. So if I identify that anyone can edit, those people that I share this folder with will have the ability to edit everything within that folder. By adding individuals, I can share my files with one person at a time, or I can follow the traditional pattern of creating a shareable link that I can then send out. I can say that everyone with that link can either view or can edit, or I can turn that back off and say that only specific people that I have shared this document with have the ability to view or edit. I can also go back to the advanced options, which is what the traditional share dialog box looks like. This is identical to the document that we were just looking at, but it's presented in the way that the share options used to be. Once I approve the sharing, this folder is now available to all who have access to either my link or have been shared to directly through Google Drive.